Hi everyone. So my name is Agam. I am currently working in a SD3 in Swiggy, and my experience is around 6 years. And I did my graduation in computer science from NIT Jalandhar. And after that, I was working in a healthcare startup called Practo, where I worked around I think 2.5 years. And now for the last 3.5 years, I'm working in Swiggy only. And besides, so I do iOS development, which is like making companies app in iPhones, compatible to iPhones. And overall, I look, overall iOS development in Swiggy. And besides coding, I love to, watch, football and all that. So I'm a big Real Madrid fan. So that's a little about me.
ओके, तो सबसे पहले स्टार्ट करते हैं बेसिक से। यानी किसी को iOS डेवलपर बनना हो तो वो सबसे स्टार्ट कहाँ से करेंगे वो?
So basically, iOS development is overall it's like mobile development only, right? कि आपका एक generic है mobile development. So overall in mobile development you majorly are two platforms, ठीक है, Android and iOS. Rest और others तो इतना use नहीं होता है. According Indian audience के हिसाब से we see in India majorly will be using Android, but slowly like now people are moving to iPhones also because as iPhones are getting more less pricey and more reachable to end customers. So uska bhi count बढ़ रहा है. नहीं तो earlier we used to see like mostly in Android we used like company used to focus, but now it's changed. So that is one thing. But the philosophy remains the same. Whether you're using Android and iOS, it is completely mobile development only. Okay. The philosophy is like you'll present something to the user, how they can smoothly navigate and do whatever the app wants to do. Let's say this can be let's say in Swiggy it's order place, right? So how to make the UI so it's smooth for the user to do the uh, do the thing, right? So the order, place an order, navigate to restaurants and like that in, let's say, so Uber app, right? So basically what things you should put so that uh, a person can easily book the cab. So like that is there. Regarding how to start iOS development, so it's but also same with Android only. So core, if you are going for mobile development, right? Again, I'm saying like core concepts remains the same. So obviously you'll need a Mac to make an iOS, to start with an iOS project. Okay, there'll be various courses or everything is there material. So personally, what I saw and learned is that there is a Ray Vanderlich website, right? From there we can get n number of tutorials. You can start with your, let's say, a hello project from the iOS, so that is there. From there you can go from start from there. Yeah.
तो बेसिक नीड क्या है iOS डेवलपमेंट के लिए?
Basic need in terms of you're saying education or
एजुकेशन.
no need, like everybody can do, like it's like you even like first thing is like if you're from computer background, right? So then it is like little bit a kickstart you get to start a coding. Like it's like any language you have. So basically in iOS we have major the languages Swift. Okay. If you like in Android we have Java and Kotlin and backend some other languages are there. So in iOS we have a language called Swift. Okay. So you have to understand that language, how the syntax are there, how to dial it. So even if you're not from let's say computer science background also, you can also learn. It's like it's a syntax only, right? So there is, so for iOS development there is a compiler which is called Xcode. You can download from App Store and initially a Hello World project will be automatically built, and from there you can start making different kind of UIs, pages, and start moving from there, and then go to a real use case.
ओके, मैं बात करूं फ्यूचर के बारे में। iOS डेवलपर का फ्यूचर क्या है, पैकेज के रिस्पेक्ट में भी और ग्रोथ के रिस्पेक्ट में भी?
ठीक है, पहले मैं ठीक है मैं ग्रोथ में दे रहा था, पैकेज will come to that only. That's it. So growth, as I mentioned, right? Like earlier, there was the as compared to Android, so iOS users were less, right? So if iOS users are less, company will also put less, and to end, less money or let's say less resources in iOS. So when I started initial days, so in many companies as compared to Android, there used to be less iOS developers. So that was there, and there used to be feature parity also is going to be less. So let's say the mindset was like because we have more Android users, So, and we'll hire more Android developers and we'll release first in Android and then later on because we can release to iOS. So that was there. But over a period of time, that has been changing. So now equal importance is getting is given to both platforms, and the parity feature parity was the major which feel I have changed over the last couple of years. Like now it's feature parity on both the platforms is given. If parity is given, so then the priority for iOS and Android also is same. So there's and the future which I'm seeing is, if you like in if you're going outside India also, then for sure iOS is like major, because iPhones basically in US, Canada, and all these countries they will prefer iPhone, right? So the percentage increases drastically of the iOS users. So accordingly, the you will have more opportunity. But India, because and in India it is also it's increasing as of now. You've seen like iPhone prices are reducing, so iPhone iOS will increase. So I'm seeing like future is bright for iOS, because also in Android as compared to iOS, people eager to learn Android more in college days, because you easily can do in Windows laptop, and you generally will be students will have Android phones. So that's there. So the thing is that the competition in Android is also more as compared to iOS. So that's a major advantage which I feel like competition is also less in iOS development as compared to Android. Yeah.
और एवरेज पैकेज कितना है इंडिया में iOS डेवलपर का?
Average package, yeah, I'm not sure. It like there in companies, in the product companies, there is no difference between a iOS developer or a backend developer or an Android developer or any kind of developer in terms of package. Okay, it will only depend on your position, right? Let's say I'm SD1, right? Irrespective of what team I join, right? It will be same. Like there won't be any difference. So whatever is the average package of a software engineer, that will be same for them, at least in India.
ओके, यानी आपको एक लास्ट में टिप्स शेयर करना हो फ्रेशर को, तो क्या टिप्स शेयर करोगे आप उनके साथ?
Tips for to learn iOS development. So like, so I'll say that that is how you make Android development. And how, I have worked in Android development also, right? In my college days and initially, when I was starting also my career. So I did both Android development and iOS development. We had a lot of training in both, so we used to make that. So personally, I feel it's like in iOS is easy to start also. Like people don't know, like easy to write code as compared to Android. That's the one thing. So easy to write, but you can scale also and build. So the philosophy in iOS development differs is like you have to make efficient app, smooth experience. Okay, there should not be any lag in the pages, and when you are transitioning from let's say one page to another, the user is navigating right. That should be smooth and animations and all. So that is, if you like that thing, giving a very high quality product, to a user, then for sure iOS development is for you to go. And also right now you'll get access to iOS development easily. Earlier, people, students and the fresher couldn't do iOS development. There was not tutorials. Also nowadays everything is available. There's LinkedIn, there's YouTube, everything will be available for any. So that is. So I'll say, yeah, competition is less and you can kickstart it easily. So that's, I think, and major thing is you should keep doing, small projects. Even if it's not real time, let's say, you can easily build a movie ticket system. Like that is one thing, or a weather, or can be anything. Small projects you can learn. So there is no hard and fast rule, like you have to read first A, B, C, D. So you go from A to Z and then you start coding. It's not like that. I feel is you continuously learn. So let's say you think, yeah, I want to make this, let's say a weather app, right? A app which shows me on my location weather system. So you start with thinking, like what should be in my app and what should be. Then you can learn like I want to do. Let's say I want to integrate an API where I can get the data. So you learn how to do that. Right? Then comes the next part, like yeah, I got the data, but how I'll manipulate that data or how to read that data. That you can then is how you will present the data. Right? That also kind of. So basically, when you keep doing your projects, you'll keep making progress, you'll learn continuously on that front. So that's the tip I want to share.
ओके, आज की वीडियो के लिए इतना ही रहने देते हैं.